Welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's your girl, KnoKnoFuri. And in today's video, I'm going to teach you guys how to highlight and contour as a beginner. Now, I get a lot of questions, specifically when I wear makeup out. A lot of people, you know, the first thing that they say is be like,
oh, I don't know how to do that highlight. I do the highlight thing. I did the highlight. I don't know what to do with my highlight. And I'm just like,
okay. So I feel like a lot of things that people need help with are like when it comes to like foundation base is like the highlight and contour. So that's why I'm here making this video. I'm here to help you guys. I'm making it short, sweet, and to the point. Nothing complicated. Just making it super easy. And the best thing that I like about this routine is that it's very dark skin friendly. You won't look like a ghost. You won't look all over the place. You won't look crazy. But I feel like this routine could fit anyone. If you want to know how I highlight and contour or how to highlight and contour, then just keep watching. All right, guys, so we're just gonna literally hop right on in. So the reason why I don't have my foundation on yet is because I feel like the foundation process is just as important as the highlight and contour process. You definitely want to use a foundation that is as close to your skin tone as possible. You'd be surprised, a lot of girls or people who wear foundation don't have their perfect match or don't wear a foundation that's even close to their skin tone. You definitely want to make sure it's the correct undertone, because if it's not the correct undertone, it can mess up your highlight and contouring process. So the foundation that I'll be using today is the Maybelline Fit Me. This is in the shade Deep Golden. I absolutely love this shade and love this foundation now. I used to hate it. My undertone is definitely on the more of the yellow side. I used to think that I was very red, but that is not the case. I'm actually very yellow, kind of on the neutral side. But I'm literally just going to apply this with a kabuki brush, and then I'm going to come back and we're going to get the highlight and contouring. Okay, the highlight and contouring. Okay, so now is the fun part. We're gonna get into highlighting and contouring. So what you're gonna need 2 concealers, one to highlight, which will be 2 shades, 1 to 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, and you're gonna need a contour shade, which is gonna be about maybe 3 shades darker than your skin tone, 2 to 3. You're also going to need a setting powder of your choice. I recommend translucent powder starting out. You don't want to get a colored powder just because it might throw off the color from the concealer. And you're going to need a contour shade. Now that can be a face powder, that can be any type of powder, as long as it's a contour powder, which will be about 2 to 3 shades darker than your skin tone. It can be warm, it can be cool, whatever is best for you. I have a pretty round face. It's not a complete circle. I would say that my face is more so of an oval shape. I do like to accentuate my fake cheekbones. I'm going to start off by highlighting the highest points of my face. Now, it all depends on your face shape and what you like to accentuate. Whatever you highlight is going to bring out that area more. So if you highlight under your eyes, chin, nose, that's going to bring that area out more. If you feel like you have an area that you want to look smaller, you don't want to highlight that area. For example, your forehead. If you feel like your forehead is big, you don't want to highlight your forehead because that's only going to make it look bigger. I literally highlight all the highest points of my face, so under my eyes. Sometimes you'll see people do a whole triangle. I don't do that. I used to do that a long time ago, but I do notice that that does waste product. I feel like less is more when it comes to highlighting and contouring. So all of the high points. I didn't use much at all. You can do this part however you like. You can do it with a sponge. You can do it with a brush. Today I feel like using a sponge today, so I'm gonna blend this out with my sponge. And you want to keep it as close to the under eye as possible. You don't want to bring it all the way down to your cheek, because like I said, the area that you highlight is going to look bigger. So you want your under eye to look bigger. You want it to look more awake, which will give you the appearance of looking younger. It'll give you the appearance of being awake, brightened. Okay, you still with me? Are you with me? Stay with me. Okay, now we're going to cream contour. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer, the one that I highlighted with. And the one I'm going to contour with is the Make Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. Now this concealer is quite a bit darker than my skin tone, about 2 to 3 shades. I like a very intense contour just because I feel like it makes me look very snatched. But it all depends on preference. I like this concealer formula just because it blends out very easily. I'm gonna show you guys the difference once I'm done blending. So you can literally tell the difference. So this is the side that is contour and this is the side that is not. This side has more dimension, this side does not. I start at the high point of like my sideburn, like right where my hairline starts, and I do 2 dots. And because this formula is so pigmented, you do not need a lot. I bounce the brush and I take it up into my hairline, and then I blend up, I flick it. You don't want to drag it down because that'll make it look muddy. You want it to look as seamless as possible. So you see how now, at first my face was an oval, but now it's like more like this. That's the appearance of contouring. So I don't like my forehead too much, so I contour my forehead, the middle of my forehead. I like that to stand out a little bit more. And yeah, this is just basically my preference. Now we're going to get into setting the highlighted and contoured areas. Now this is just as important because I used to not set my contour, and by the middle of the day of me wearing my makeup, my contour would literally just be gone. It just vanished. So what I like to do, I like to use a nice setting powder. This is a translucent shade. This is the Patrick Star times MAC powder. This powder is unfortunately discontinued, but I do have more powder options. I will link that video in the cards for people that are interested in powder options, like for setting powder. And then I also have the Sleek Contour Palette in the shade Dark. This is a very cool contour shade. It's not warm at all. You can use a warmer shade if you would like. That gives you the appearance of looking more sun-kissed. More of a bronzy shade is like more on the redder side. The cooler you are, the more snatched you're gonna look. I'm gonna take this fluffy powder brush. It's like an angled powder brush. And I'm gonna dip it into my powder. And I'm literally just gonna set all the areas that I highlighted. Sorry if y'all can hear my neighbor's dog. Next, I'm going to take this fluffy powder brush by e.l.f. and I'm going to dip it into my contour palette. And you want to be very light-handed with your contour. You don't want to be heavy-handed because then you're going to look bruised. I'm going to do the rest of my routine and then I'm going to come back, you guys. Alright guys, so this is with everything tied together with blush, highlighter, lashes on, all that. So I wanted to do this on camera. So to get rid of the powdery effect, sometimes I used to have that problem where I would set my under eye area and it would still be a little bit powdery even if I do, you know, make the powder go away. So setting spray is key. This is the MAC Fix Plus. And that literally makes all the powder go away. But yeah, you guys, this is the final look. I really hope you guys like it. I really hope that you learned something, like a expert highlight and contour video, but more so for beginners. And yeah, you guys, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and remember, stay furious. Bye.